watch this video, you'll see. It's a abandoned RV trailer park from the 60s in Apache Junction. Check it out. You'll see some stuff from days gone by. I mean, literally days gone by. Okay, this is one of those really cool evenings in Apache Junction. Last night we had a wonderful rainstorm, and tonight there's still remnants of that particular sky, lots of cool clouds. The sun's about getting ready to set, but I'm going to take you on a tour of remnants of the past, days gone by. So there behind me, you can see the Superstition Mountains. And on a night like tonight, and it's the end of January, with these clouds and the shadows, it's really amazing. But now I want to take you on a tour of one of the old RV resorts. This was probably built back in the 60s, and it's demolished. It doesn't exist anymore, but the remnants are quite amazing. I think you'll enjoy this. So there we have the Superstition Mountains. Let me show you up close. It's beautiful. Yeah, lots of palm trees. I don't know what the name of this RV park was, but it's off of Superstition Boulevard, and I just happened to have walked through here as I was coming home from a desert walk, and I think it's worthy of recording this historical place. First of all, let's take a look at the road. This would have been the entrance. So it's at San Marcos and Greasewood. You know, probably the term greasewood came from the creosote bushes. It used to be all over the place. Oops, sorry about that jiggle. So look at this entryway. You have to kind of ignore the trailers on the other side. But is that not just stunning? All right, so then you can see these palm trees which line the road here, and all the other plants. We got some barrel cactus, agave, prickly pear, aloe vera, all the cool desert plants. I forget what those, I guess those are fan palms. And look at that. Just absolutely a beautiful entryway. And now it's gone. I imagine in a short while some developers probably bought this, and it'll be built up, who knows what. Probably condos, high rises. You know, things just change. But it's rather fascinating to see the remnants. It's like sci-fi in reverse. Look at the old telephone cable things that doesn't exist anymore. And of course, here's once was a power thing. So all along here you have these paths where the people would have pulled in their trailers and hooked up, and everybody probably knew everybody. And about this time each night would have been cocktail hour. They would have all gotten together. I'm not sure if there was like a community area. Maybe so. We'll walk up ahead a little bit. And then here, straight ahead, some old board with all the old electronics. Now this kind of stuff just fascinates me. Oh, we'll go back over to that electronic board, but look at this. I mean, it's kind of sad. That was probably really attractive with the brick pillars and the old rails going through it. And now look. These are days gone by. Imagine this place was put up in the 60s. Probably one of the first RV parks. You know, Apache Junction was really not really well known back in the 60s, and it was one of the first resorts that people came to, you know, the northerners there. Look at that. These clouds are just amazing today. So let's go back up to the electrical panel. Where do you see anything like this anymore? So this would have been an individual control panel right here. Your flipper. And then here's some of the more main elements. 2, 4, 6, 8 of them right there. Let's go around the other side, because I think it's just amazing. I don't know what this is. Maybe somebody who worked for the power company might know what this is all about. Kind of cool. So here we have more electronics, or I don't know. Look at that. To check with my electrician friend. He would probably understand this. Look at that. Man, things have really changed. This is history that's gonna all be destroyed pretty soon. Oh, look at the cables. Man, that's just fascinating. Then everything was manual. Look at I mean, we don't even have slotted screws anymore. Everything, you know, if there's anything, it's not even Phillips. It's beyond Phillips. It's like stars. This is old stuff. Well, you can tell. Look at the wood. And then up here, you got this old light. Whoops. Let's see. Oh, sorry about that. Look at that. Oh, man. That's worth its weight in gold right there. Okay, I'm going to turn it again. Alright. Now I'm going to just walk through here again. I don't know that this feeling can be conveyed through a video, and I don't even know how many people would really be interested in this sort of thing, but to me, I don't know, it's kind of nostalgic, kind of sad, because those are days gone by. Like my parents' generation. My parents used to come down here when they were newly retired, which would have been like 30, 40 years ago. Look at this. Who knows? They may have even parked their fifth wheel here. Look at that. A little bit of the landscaping is still left. Yeah, so this is Apache Junction, way on the edge of town. I'm gonna walk around to a few other places that captured my attention. Look at the rubbish here. Yeah, those are the Superstition Mountains. I'm sure you have heard stories about them. Look at the pile of debris. I find this even interesting just because, I don't know, because you think about the people who might have lived here at one time. Look at that. There's an old brick wall right there. I don't see that there was a pool in here or anything. Oh, okay. Here we go. Oh my, this definitely was where their activity center was. See that big square there? There was probably a building where they all came and met and had their morning coffee and donuts and gossiped about everybody who wasn't attending the meeting at the time. Look at the old shuffleboard court. Man. So what kind of memories does that bring back? Well, if you're old enough, it might bring back some memories. There's the foundation for the activity center. They didn't have a pool here. I can tell you that for sure because there's no big hole. Look at the tile scattered about. Little 10-inch squares. On cement. Look at that. There's the plumbing. This is probably where the bathrooms were. You know, nobody's gonna even have seen this. Fast forward in a little bit. Here we have more remnants of the past. The old electrical hookups, palm fronds on the ground. Look at this. Palo Verde trees still hanging in there. It's turning back into desert land. Look at those prickly pear. They're survivors. dead end. Yeah. Isn't that the truth? Well, I just wanted to give you a glimpse into the past of days gone by. Maybe you had parents who used to come down here from up north. Oh, look here. All right, I've got to walk up to that. And then look at all these boxes. A lot of people have never seen these kind of electronics. Look. Midwest. A lot of people from the Midwest came down to Apache Junction in the 60s, and that's when this would have been in its prime. And there would have been nothing else around here. I'm gonna go back over to this station. I don't know what you call it. Let's just get a close-up here. Charlotte. That's old stuff. Wow. See if we can get a look in here. So who recalls this kind of stuff? I bet there's some people out there, maybe even some electricians who used to work on this kind of equipment. Well, this is definitely an unusual abandoned property and an old abandoned RV site. Can you believe it? This is an old abandoned RV site. Usually in no time, they're completely destroyed. I hope you enjoy this video. It's pretty unusual. I'm certainly enjoying it. I've driven by this many, many times, and the lighting was just so cool and so beautiful. It's getting close to sunset. I had to come out and show you this. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you do, wouldn't hurt for you to like it. Maybe even subscribe to the channel. We're now in some new territory, and Travels with Lucky is going to have some new kind of fun going on.